You've been the game, let's take a ride. Features gaming, it's time to vibe. From London town to the Roblox scene, he's the master of the gaming dream. Roblox gameplay, F1 racing, with content so amazing. But he's got a game that's one of a kind. It's SCR, the train game. We rewind. All aboard, we're heading down the track. The features gaming, there's no looking back. Roblox adventures, he takes us far and wide. Join the fun, hop on for the ride.
Yo guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another stream here on the channel, and today we are going to be checking out the brand new SCR 2.3.3 update. But just give me a few seconds while I try and enable the chat, because for some odd reason YouTube is now just being an absolute idiot and is not allowing me to enable the chat. I don't know why it's not allowing me to do this. But it literally should be working. I don't know why it is, or I don't know why it's not allowing me to change it, but for some odd reason, it's just not allowing me to change the live. It's not allowing me to change, it's not allowing me to change it. So yeah, I've literally got it set to anyone, and I've saved it, but then it's just loading infinitely, and it's not seeming to, it's not seeming to enable itself, and I don't know why it's not doing. I don't know why it's doing that, because yeah, it should be working, but it isn't. So I don't really know why it's doing this. And also, I've just seen the changelog. I will literally show you the changelog. Hopefully this is working. That's the only thing. That is the only thing that they have done. Well, it's nice to know that the Twitch chat is working, but the YouTube chat is still not working. Thank you, Mulaney, though, by the way, for subscribing. But yeah, this is the only thing that they've this is the only thing that they've updated. One train. So I don't really know why it is. Yeah, I don't really know, how to feel about that, to be honest, because I literally was setting up to only it be a new train being updated. Okay, what is going on with YouTube? Because this is not right. I am literally trying to enable this chat, and this chat is not allowing me to enable itself. Why isn't it allowing me to change it? YouTube, let me change it, please. I don't know why it's taking so long. We can go ahead and get the music on at least. But I don't know why this is taking ages to literally save. I don't know. Well, whilst that is trying to save, let's load up the game and we'll at least try and get started. In order to chat with me, you might just need to go to Twitch, because YouTube is not allowing me to enable it for some odd reason. I think YouTube's probably down or something, because yeah, I literally cannot see anyone chatting on Twitch. Or sorry, I can't seem to enable the YouTube chat, so you might have to go over to Twitch, because yeah, I can't find any way of making it work, unfortunately. But anyway, happy early birthday, or happy birthday actually, if I should say, to Hello, however you say your name. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Also hello to well, everyone else as well. Hello Bennett as well, Haven fan, Harry, Riley as well. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just stop the live commentary thing in future streams. I'm not doing that. It's worked perfectly until today. Because honestly, I feel like if it was set to public, it still wouldn't be it still wouldn't be changing anything. The whole reason why I have it as commentary mode is so I can alert you guys if things need changing, and then obviously when I start the stream, it then gets turned on. I don't know why it's not allowing me to turn it on. Yes, it seems like Twitch is getting a lot of people now. Unfortunately, I cannot change the YouTube chat feature, unfortunately. Hello, Sozib and Creeper as well. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the stream. Right, in order to make this a bit easier for me to look at, let me do this. And then I will also... Oh my god. Oh my god. My whole thing is lagging. I'm just going to put out a spoiler on the YouTube chat. Okay, I have to move this over because that's not allowing me to change it quick. Alright, let me go ahead and... That is not how you spell inconvenience. Let me go ahead and get the Twitch stuff as well. Thank you, I love FD, however you say that name as well, by the way. Thank you for following, and hello. Let me go ahead and grab the Twitch URL as well. Right. This whole thing is just not working either. I don't even know what's going on. Thank you, Sozib, as well for following. But anyway, with that being done, let's go ahead and finally go ahead and start. Well, let's do a journey with it, I guess. So the first thing I will do is obviously give you guys the link to the Google Docs. Thank you for following as well. I think that's Kakba. Thank you so much for following. Right, the link obviously isn't in there yet, so I will post the link out in a few minutes though. Thank you, Ethan, as well for following as well. Thank you so much. Right, so yeah, the 168 has been updated. So I guess we'll be doing a bit of driving with this then today. But yeah, let's go ahead and do. Thank you, Polish as well for following. Let's do. Yeah, we'll do Willowfield to West Wyvern. Why not? We'll start at Willowfield and we'll start on the journey because I just feel like that'll be easier. Right, let me go ahead and grab the link. So regenerate it a couple of times. There we go, and paste it in. There we go. Insert link. Insert link. Apply, and let's get going, shall we? We need to turn on the engine. Get into the cab as well. There we go. Also, if you're watching with the Twitch sound, you might actually start to enjoy Twitch streams better because, as you can tell, even though even though it still says that YouTube has more viewers, we have proper music being played on Twitch. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, there you go. You're only going to stay here for a bit because I got class today at 1:30 PM EST. That sounds fun. But yeah, I am trying to get the YouTube chat working, guys. Unfortunately, it just isn't working today, so I do apologise about that. But I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. I've tried to enable it, disable it, retry. Nothing is seeming to work, unfortunately, so I do apologise. You don't usually join Twitch, but I guess today it's Twitch day. Yeah, I guess. Right, we don't stop at... is this supposed to be Hemden Park down here? So I'm pretty sure this is where Hemden Park Rangers used to be. I don't usually stop at that station. I mean, not many services do stop there. It looks like YouTube is being a potato. Indeed! Indeed! Also, I don't know about me, but in some cases I actually kind of prefer the quality on Twitch compared to YouTube. I don't know, I just feel like Twitch is a much more better bitrate settings than YouTube does, and it looks a lot more better for me. Because, you know, Twitch is built mainly for streaming, you know, YouTube is mainly built for the YouTube side of stuff. It's just how both of them work in their own rights. I mean, you can obviously live stream on YouTube, but then similarly you can actually post videos on Twitch. It's just how both, you know, it's just how they compare to each other. Seems like you're liking this music on Twitch. Fair enough. You're probably going to be shaking your head at this one, though. No movie that starts with N. Nativity. I guess that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. There's probably a lot more, though, that I could probably have mentioned. When I've opened my doors, guys. When I've opened my doors. Not yet. I really hope we have 5 cars. One, two... Oh, we have 4 coaches. I mean, we still stopped at the right car marker anyway. Oh, yeah, Narnia. Yeah, there is Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Well, actually, just all of them, actually. What other movies do start with an N? I actually want to search this up because I'm pretty sure there's a lot more movies that I could have said. Check map. Is there something I'm supposed to be noticing? Because I can't see anything. Oh yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas! How did I forget that? Come on. It's almost midnight where I live, so I'm where I live, so I'm too lazy to go to the game. Lol. Fair enough. Yeah, 4:30 was a bit of a interesting time to update it, to be fair. Also, there isn't going to be XRS tonight. A, because it would have been too stressful for me, trying to, like, literally rush over and do everything, and things like that. But B, I'm not liking the track. And C, when I was trying to practice this morning, I was literally sweltering. Like, I have no idea what was going on, but I was literally dripping from literally just doing a few laps. And I'm not gonna race when it's like when it's that hot. It's not even hot outside. It's actually like freezing cold. I don't stop here. Hello Maxi as well, by the way. What's wrong with YouTube? I have no idea, but the chat just isn't working for everyone. I mean, like, moderators and things can chat in it, but for like I've literally said it to everyone, but it just isn't saving. Monaco 2026 will be a disaster or a avoid crashing to
Spad
survive.
alert.
I didn't even realize that was red.
Spad alert.
Lol. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, to be honest. Like, it's still trying to, like, refresh. Are we going to take the notebook as being one that starts with N? Because it's the something. I don't know. Right, let me just try re-enabling. Let me just see if the chat thing works. I can't even access the edit thing now. Nope, it's still broken. I think this is just a very good, what's the word, example as to why I stream on, okay, well I'm not going to be stuck with the 4K marker. A very good example as to why I stream on both platforms. Because if one platform does go down or doesn't work, such as YouTube with the live chats, there is Twitch to back it up. I know it's not ideal, but it is better than nothing. So, yeah. Anyway, let's have a proper look around this interior, shall we? So yeah, this is the interior. As you can see, there is all of these dials and buttons. I mean, I'm pretty sure it looks pretty much what it was. I mean, maybe just like a few changes and everything. I don't know why this game is lagging so much. This is literally the song I had for the TikTok promo. This is literally the song I had for the TikTok promo. Oh my god. Right, back up to 45. And yeah, this is what it looks like in the actual interior as well. I don't know if it looks realistic because I don't actually think I've ever been on a 168 in real life, but that's what it looks like. I can't keep this in the cab. Is that the toilet? No, I think that's a storage rack. But yeah. Are you okay? Are you okay? What is happening with you? Are you trying to dance along to the song or something? Thank you, Joker, for subscribing on YouTube. Thank you so much. I do apologize about the chat. I tried changing it. It's not allowing me to, unfortunately. Oh, this is going to be the second spaddler, isn't it? And yes, hello Joker as well on Twitch as well, because I've just seen that you've gone over there as well.
Alert.
Norriswell DNF at Monaco 100%. You think? Right. You had to go through signing in order to access Twitch, yeah. Like I said, I know it's not ideal, but sometimes these things just happen, unfortunately, and there's nothing I can do. At least I'm not streaming on, like, an unknown service, like, well, I say unknown service, and then I was literally about to say Kick, when Kick is, like, becoming one of the, like, leading streaming platforms. I mean, but you know what I mean, you know? At least I'm not, like, streaming on, like, one that was, like, recently made, like, Kick or TikTok or anything like that. Like, Twitch has been around for years, so at least it's a service where, yeah, most people probably do have an account. I don't even think I even have a Kick account or anything like that. Because I just don't think I'll ever use it. Yeah, Kick is a streaming service. Right, let's get going, shall we? St. Helens Bridge next, And then obviously after that we've got Bowden, Coxley, Benton, Benton Bridge, Hampton Hargate, Waternewton, Lacey Tefford Road, Leyton City, Edgemead, Fairmere, West Coast, Millcastle, and then West Wyvern. Hello Liam as well, by the way. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think this is probably the most amount of viewers I've ever gotten on Twitch. I don't know. Right, start slowing it down. Oh my god, it's a yellow. How? When did someone get in front of me? As well, by the way. Lol.
Spad alert. Spad alert.
Why my message is not coming through the live chat, so strange. If you mean the YouTube one, it's because it's having issues. I can't enable it for some reason. I've literally tried clicking anyone save, but it's not working. What's the worst tyre in F1? The wet tyre, because it never gets used. Yeah, it's just not enabling for some reason. I'd say the medium tire is quite good as well. This is your first time chatting on Twitch, I know. I think it's probably, you know, the same for everyone else, to be honest. How are they trolling? Because from what I'm seeing, I can't see any evident trolling. Did they just respawn themselves? Thank you. Well, I didn't respawn them, so I don't know who did. Unless they knew that they were getting called out. I heard on the news that Google Maps is adding AI features. Fantastic. I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna skip that song. Right. Let's go ahead and stop it right there. At least my stopping is looking okay. I mean, since Stepford East. I think F1 will never race in trains again. Oh wait, we'll never race in rain again. Why did I think that you said trains? No, I think they will. I think it's just... I don't know. The Twitch thing goes extremely low quality once in a while. Does it? When will the chat be fixed? I'm not used to chatting on Twitch. I don't know. I hopefully by tomorrow evening when I do Lauren's birthday stream, but I really don't know. Right off to Bowden. I don't know if we have a clear track in front of us now. I mean, we have green signals, but I don't know how long that's going to, you know, I don't know how long it's going to stay that way. Right. I don't know about you, but this section of track just feels so slow. It's going 45 the entire way. Like, you know, there's nothing really to react to. Hello, Block Diamond as well, by the way. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Are we going to have a raid just before? Yep, we are. Thank you for following as well. Alright, let's bring it to a halt here. There we go. We can now proceed into the station. We're 6 minutes delayed, expected. And we will get ready to stop when we need to. Donald Duck's here! Is using the shadows a good idea? To stop correctly. In this instance, it was. I would never advise that, though. Yeah, the update is just a new train. But, it's something, I guess, isn't it? Tomorrow's stream is going to be a Roblox stream, which will be happening from around 7:30 up until midnight, as obviously tomorrow it is the day before my sister's birthday. And every time for one of our birthdays, either mine or hers, I stream up until midnight. When is the new update of SCR? Now. Like, half an hour ago. I do, you know, sort of wish, though, that they would have added something else along with the update. You know, even if it meant, you know, like delaying it, you know, like a few months or so, you know, just adding something else and not just updating it when you have a new train ready, you know what I mean? Because it does seem a bit pointless. I mean, I haven't read the bug fixes, but if one of the bug fixes is like an extreme one to change, then yeah, that's when I can kind of understand it, but just to add in a new train, it doesn't really seem like a good idea to then update it. Honestly, passenger SCR is not ready for NPC passengers. It is not ready for that. They need to first optimize it if they want to get anywhere near trying to, you know, trying to add that in. Hello, Stanley, as well, by the way. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Can that express go, please? Because you are holding up the entire line. Right, let me have a look at the at some of the bug fixes. Misaligned track at BCY platform 2 fixed. Hitboxes. Incorrect short platform setup. I like how they've changed the Banter Platform 9 buffers. Yet they haven't changed Leighton Stepford Road yet. I mean, there's nothing like game breaking. Because, you know, like, as far as I can see, you know, it's just a few hitboxes and kill bricks being moved or added. The hitboxes, like, I can kind of agree with. But it does just seem a little bit strange. Sorry, I wasn't here because I was watching the European Classico in football. That is fine. Alright, see you, Creeper. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Right, let's keep going down the platform. And we'll start slowing down because I can see our car marker. And we'll stuff it around about there. A little bit of an undershoot there, but it's fine. It was a Chelsea versus PSG last night. It was a 5-2 win for PSG. I see. I was watching a Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Sounds good, sounds good. I thought you actually already had a guard. I currently have a 2,496 points in Patrolway. What train should I buy for 2,000 points? I can't remember how much each of them cost, so I don't know. But yeah, with this not really being... Hello? That was literally the only thing that I could try and do to get moving, because apparently the acknowledgement button wasn't working. You can request to guard me now because it wasn't allowing me to press T. See, this is what I mean. Sometimes they just add bugs. A little bit strange, that one. The British, their energy is like, are you doing fine? Yes. Are you having fun? Yes. Yeah, we don't really elaborate on our emotions, do we? Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I'll probably only stream for like for like an hour-ish or so. With it literally being a new train added. And then yeah, I just I won't stream tonight. You know, like I said, I will just have that. I'll just take an evening off. I didn't want to race anyway, so yeah. Right. Let's go ahead and stop it there. That's an overshoot. There we go. Right. What will I do after this? I don't know. It does depend a little bit. Let's do attempt 5,000 of attempting to enable the YouTube chat. And attempt 5,000 has not been successful. My daily routine. Wake up. Work. Eat. Work. Rest. Eat. Stream. Rest. Sleep. That's pretty much it. And sometimes edit highlights as well. Yeah, ads can be a little bit annoying, unfortunately. I mean, the YouTube stream is still fine in terms of being able to watch it, but I know that, you know, it's a little bit annoying to have the audio enabled on one site and then not have it enabled on the other. Entering into Hampton Hargate now. If that express train is waiting for me to go, please don't. I think we are actually stopping here though. So that's good. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't... Why is YouTube doing this? I don't know why. Where do I work? In my house. On my PC. Doing YouTube. Right, see you, Jurakora. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Simple. Yeah. Because, you know, as weird as it says, you know, content creation is my job. You know? I do editing, I, you know, reply to... Well, I say reply to emails. You know, I'm on Discord. You know, replying to you guys as well. You know, like interacting with you guys, checking analytics and things. You know, and just also just chilling out as well myself. You know, if I'm not like really in the right mindset, you know, like working, then you know, I just rest for a bit, and then yeah, hopefully over time, I'll then start to feel a bit more motivated, because I think that's another thing as well, you know, with doing something like YouTube, you know, is really take into account how you're feeling as well, and, you know, just don't get burnt out, really. That's a loud horn. Right, let's keep going. 60 speed limit, I think that was. Let's start slowing it down. Oh, it's 65. I thought it was 60. We do stop here though, so let's start slowing it down a bit more. Let's keep bringing the speed down. Wait for the S car marker. Stop. Maybe just let it coast a little bit more. And there we go. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Is anyone going to play the song with some friends Wonders of Solo when it releases? Probably. Probably. Childhood favourite TV show, so yeah, you can probably count me on playing that. I don't know why everything itches in the summer all the time. I think it's the sun, you know, and the constant, you know, exposure to UV. It does, at least if you have sensitive skin, you know, it can cause irritation. Up to 90 now though, even though I know we will slow down to 60 pretty much within the next few seconds, because going into Rocket Parade the speed just go down to 60. I think that's literally the warning board there to say slow down to 60. There we go. We don't stop here though. Right, see you, Harry, train fan. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I thought, yeah, there was going to be someone here waiting to troll me. Well, not troll me actually, because they actually went out a lot earlier. Yep, think I've got this one. Right, nice. On to the final part now. I kind of see this a little bit like an airport approach. When you pass that signal, you're on final, and then when you pass that signal, you're basically in, you know, you're basically clear to land. I kind of see, you know, these signal setups as a sort of like airport control thing. I think that's the first red signal that I've actually stopped at. I think, you know, just all of the other ones I just decide to, you know, just not even stop for. I just go through it. Because I'm blind. Hey, yeah, I didn't spat for once. Right, down to 30 and we'll get ready to stop at Leighton Stepford Road. One coming in as one departs. Pretty much like a standard train station, that. Nice. Right, waiting to be dispatched. Hello, Express. Where are you going? Don't tell me that you're not supposed to stop here. Thank God. Are you gonna get in? I don't even think they got in. Leighton City now, around the corner. We are 10 minutes late, wow. It might honestly come to the point where this is like the only journey that we're going to be able to do. Well, actually, if we take that into consideration, if we're supposed to stop at West Wyvern at 17:21 and we're already 10 minutes delayed, that will literally be an hour. Hello, Stray13. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for following. Right, 2 to 4. That was actually a lot earlier than I was expecting it, but we will get ready to slow down for it. That's a small overshoot, but it's fine. Thank you to Hella Summers as well for following as well. Thank you so much. I need to keep making sure that I say following and not subscribing, because sometimes it can really... Well, following is the same as subscribing on YouTube. It's just different, because technically subscribing means that you are supporting a channel. Yeah. Hello, it's you. I can see that. And hello, Stray13 as well. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the stream. Can't go wrong with a bit of Ed Sheeran, can ya? Better not spad. Whoever that is in the SG role, please leave, because you are not supposed to be there. Thank you. Also, to pronounce my user, you just say straight as in individual letters. Oh, wait, so SRA. I can try that. Right. Approaching into Edgemead. Let's start slowing it down now. Now we are cruising in at 45, which is a more appropriate speed. We'll see what we're going on to platform 2, because we are not going down the Rayleigh Bay branch. heard a jet outside my house. Right, see you, Zozip. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Okay, that is interesting. My PC is still overheating even though my radiator isn't even on. Fernando Alonso wants to stop the interviews. Yeah, he probably does. I'm not surprised about that. Not surprised in the slightest. I don't think anyone, though, wanted the interviews to stop more than Kimi Räikkönen. His, like, one-sentence replies were just, like, fantastic. Or just his, like, very short, just snappy responses. So, Kimmy, what did you think of the race? It was alright. Yeah, and then he just stopped it there. Right, I need to make sure that I am actually stopping at Famer, because usually I don't, and then I realise too late. I've listened to this song thousands of times, I'm skipping it. Is this fitting? Because it's talking about an underground? I don't know. That sun's coming back, you know, that sun's coming down. Yeah, I'm 13 minutes delayed now, so chances are I probably will be stopping the stream when we get to West Wyvern. Like, you know, this is the only thing that's in the update. I can't really keep streaming, like, because the bug fixes, I never even realised that they were, you know, bugs. So there's not really a way to, like, test them out, you know what I mean? Hello, Portine, by the way. You might be a little bit wondering why the Twitch chat is actually filled up with chat. Essentially, the YouTube chat isn't wanting to work, so yeah, if people want to chat, unfortunately, they have to go to Twitch. You better not be trying to spad me. Because if you go through that signal, then we are both screwed. Okay, I think I've actually taken this block. Okay, so actually thank you for that. Hello, Redder, as well. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's going to be a red on the other one, isn't it? Yep, thought so. We're going to be stopping on the bridge. Never mind. We can actually keep going at this at this pace. West Coast next though. I don't think I've ever been able to, you know, just admire this, you know, this water thing and admire the Is it the EastEnders theme tune that shows the River Thames? That's going to be a small overshoot, isn't it? Yep. It's fine, though. What's the delay? If you're meaning the delay on the service, 13 minutes. We had traffic. When the stream ends, probably when we head to, or when we arrive at West Wyvern, because there's nothing else in the game that's been added. It's literally just the remesh 168 and bug fixes. That's literally it, and I've seen them both. So yeah, there isn't really a reason to continue, you know, to continue the stream. I mean, the stream today would have been, you know, would have been an extra stream anyway, which usually is an hour long anyway, because, you know, especially when it's not a sprint or anything. So I haven't really lost anything in doing this stream and switching it out for the XRS stream. So yeah, if Isaac didn't have his engine broke, he would have finished 5th on the podium. I know, like Isaac actually did a pretty good job in that Red Bull car. I just hope he doesn't become like a Yuki Tsunoda or Liam Lawson, where, you know, he has a good few decent races, and then well, actually Liam Lawson never actually had a good race being in Red Bull. But do you know what I mean? You know, he doesn't then just become awful and then just get sacked. To let you know, First Roller is live at 8 PM tomorrow. I am aware of that. It will be the first one that I won't be able to join in a while, because I will actually be streaming myself, so there is a bit of a competition tomorrow. Like, right, this is what I expect happening, okay? It's going to start off, because obviously I stream at, you know, because I usually stream at, you know, 7:30. It's going to start off. Oh, I need to slow down here. It's going to start off, with good numbers. Okay. By 8 PM, it's going to go down to about 3, maybe even less than that, or probably just a bit more. And then after like 9 PM, when Dweller ends, the numbers will shoot back up. Yeah, I honestly, I've been trying to get this YouTube chat working, but I just can't seem to, like, I'm clicking save, but it's not saving the, it's not saving the setting. It just loads infinitely, and it's just not saving. There is a Sunday Driver Express behind you. Good. The cab looks different. Yeah, it's because it's remeshed. It's the only thing that they've updated in 1.3.3. Oh, we can go now. Lol. First time I think I have stopped at Millcastle for some time, actually. I don't like how there is a little black thing blocking the corner. Or that thing. Or that thing. I'm the only good 357 here. I mean, I drive pretty well on the 357, I have to admit, but... No, in the top left. In the... Oh, this part! Yeah, that does seem a bit like a bit of a... I mean, is it? I don't know. Yeah, now that you notice it, it is very weird. You're in the US and still watching you. Well, I appreciate you watching from America. Mate, that's really gonna bug me now, that thing. Oh my god. I think I can get used to it though. I think I can get used to it. I went here instead of YouTube because of the chat. Yeah, unfortunately I can't change it, I'm afraid. I've been trying to... Oh my god. I've been trying to... I don't know how that literally changed as soon as I needed it to. I've literally been trying to save it, but nothing seems to be working. Me, I troll people to thinking I'm bad with driving. Well, why do you try driving bad then? Oh wait, so you troll them by just driving the 357 all the time?
Spad alert. Spad alert.
Don't do that again. So yeah, you trick them into driving the 357 so then they get anxious, but then you actually prove to them that you are actually a, you know, good driver. I think they do that quite often. I don't know how they do it, but it is a little bit annoying. Where did that train come from? They glitched in. They glitched into the signal block. I don't know how they did it. I know the principle of how they did it, but I don't exactly know how they did it. Essentially, they found the glitch which allows you to exploit the game into thinking that there's no one in front of you, when in theory there is, but I don't know how they exploited into the game to do that. I know the method of, like, the method behind the science. I don't know exactly how they did it. In theory. Right. happened in my last stream as well. I think it's happened in like all of my SCR streams and my BR streams as well, actually. Right, let's bring it to a stop here, shall we? And then, yeah, I think we will go ahead and end the stream because there's not really anything else to, to do in this stream. We're checking out the update. The update wasn't, the update was the remesh train. That's it. So, yeah, there's not really much else to cover, really. Other than that, it's just the bug fixes. I guess we could go through each of them in detail. That could be the final thing that we do, but apart from that, there isn't really anything else that we need to do. You found a bug already? Yeah, I found a bug as well. The guarding thing was a little bit interesting. Well, yeah, you better get out of the 168 because of that thing blocking the windows. I think I can live with it, though. I think I can live with it. Anyway, let's go through the actual, things then. So, incorrect short platform setup for the Class 221 double at WCT has been fixed. Is that West Coast or something? I'm not too sure. The Class 350-1 double stopping position at Mill Castle, I think, has been realigned. Never knew that there was a different board for it. Incorrect door side opening at Stepford Airport Parkway, I believe, on semi-fast Connect services have been fixed. Okay. Again, it's not really game-breaking as such. I mean, I don't know, really. The Class 165 double local door position moved to fix issues with short platforms at Morgantown Docks. Buffer sensors at Benton Platform 9 have been moved to properly despawn trains. And also buffer sensors at Whitney Green, I think. Platforms 3 and 4 have been moved to properly despawn trains as well. And misaligned track at... I need to really get familiar with these head codes for the stations because I literally don't know. Platform 2 fixed as well. Hitboxes on crossing signals have been fixed to be less restrictive. Missing Class 700 stop marker at Edgemere Platform 3 added. Kill break at WCT level crossing incorrectly despawning players has been fixed. And various misplaced and misaligned markers around the map have been fixed. Various non-functional feather signals have been fixed. And also various minor cosmetic config programming fixes. So yeah, nothing really... It is Winnie Green, okay, awesome. So yeah, not really anything that... Well, not anything not anything game-breaking as far as I can tell, but just a few, you know, minor things there. But anyway, that is going to be it for this stream. So I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Obviously, if you did enjoy it, then obviously make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out. And as always, stay fetchy.